Hello, my name is Tim Beckman, owner and creator of timsquarefootgarden.com. Welcome to my garden. I hope you find the following video both informative and enjoyable. For more gardening information, please go to my website, timsquarefootgarden.com. Wishing you success and happiness in your garden. I'm Tim Beckman. Hello, this is Tim Beckman from timsquarefootgardening.com. This is the first of what I hope will be many videos of my garden. For the first video installment, I will give you a basic tour of my plots and what's growing in the garden. I will go clockwise, starting with my broccoli, cabbage, and Brussels sprout plot. Moving clockwise to the next plot, there was lettuce, onions, and celery on the one side. As you can see, I have galvanized fencing around most of my plots due to all the rabbits. And in the middle of my plots, there's no reason why you can't tuck in some herbs. There's oregano there that is already harvested once, and it's starting to flower. And fennel, which is an unusual herb that most people don't grow, there's 4 plants growing on the end. Moving to the right, there's my Roma tomato plants. They're already getting some good size to them. Haven't quite produced yet, but there are some green tomatoes on there. Moving to the south side of the plot, there are peppers growing, and on the far end you can see there's cucumbers growing up large tomato cages. They haven't produced cucumbers yet, but they will shortly. Moving down here to the other end of the plot, there are green beans growing. I think most of those are Roma 2 bush green beans. And for some ideas on where you can tuck plants in, this is the second year I've been growing potatoes out of this fabric bag. They appear to be doing much better this year than they did last year. So they look like they're growing well, and they'll be ready to harvest probably within the month or so. Just to the left of that, I have some chives growing. Those always do well. Those are perennial. Outside of that, moving clockwise, is a potato bed. This is a rather large raised bed, elevated raised bed, good for growing root crops. And those potatoes are doing really well as well. And they should be ready to harvest, I'd say in another month or so. To the left of that is my corn plot. Actually, my brother plants the corn. The corn is doing well. The variety we like is NK199. It's not a super sweet corn, but it's a good, strong yellow corn. And it's got good corn flavor. And as you can see, it's in a raised bed as well, along with an electric fence. It's run off of batteries, and it's the only way we can keep the squirrels out of it. And it's actually doing really well this year. In fact, they're just starting to tassel, as you can see up at the top. So it'll probably be another month or so before we get any corn. This is a new plot we put in this year. We had a tree that died, and so we put in an extra deep raised bed. We got potatoes growing in it right now, and these potatoes are just about done, as you can see. The vines are all withered. We'll be harvesting those real shortly. Look really good. It's actually done fairly well this year, and when those come out, we'll be putting in the fall crop, probably some cabbage. And on the other side of the corn, I have bush lima beans growing. Also have pole lima beans growing up on the pole. Also have it growing up on the 2 square tomato cages put together. They're doing real well. Just started getting going for this time of year. But bush limas are first I've tried in a few years. Hopefully they'll produce some lima beans for me. This is an empty spot where I had my peas. I just pulled those peas up, and now I have beans planted. So hopefully some will just start to germinate, and within the next week they all should be up and growing. Thank you for visiting my garden. Like I said, I hope this is the first of many videos you will find informative and useful. Thanks for visiting.